everyone, Cindy Ellen here, coming to you live with my meal prep ideas. It's actually been quite some time, maybe 4 or 5 months since I've done a video, maybe even longer. So since the last time you've seen me, I've moved to a new location, a new house, so this is my new kitchen. And today I am going to bring you one of my favorite recipes that I've made several times, not only for myself, but my kids and some of my friends too. So hopefully you can hear me okay. I'm gonna wait a little while to see who's jumping on so I can say hi to everybody. So my new recipes will sometimes have a keto flair to them. I have been following the keto lifestyle for quite some time, so tonight's does have a little bit of a keto style to it. It's also pretty healthy. You can take things out and add things like always and make it your own, but tonight we are going to make cauliflower mac and cheese. So unlike last time when I do my recipes, I will have all the ingredients and instructions for you that I will post after the live video. And if you miss it live here on Facebook, you can also see it on Instagram, and I'll also have it up on my YouTube channel as well. So tonight, what we're going to start with is I'm going to make the cheese sauce. To start that, I'm actually going to just turn the stove on in a small saucepan. I've got this on medium heat, and I'm going to add to the saucepan, I've got a cup of heavy cream. That's going to be part of my sauce. And I'm also going to add a cup of almond milk, unsweetened almond milk. And that's all I'm going to put in there. I'm going to heat that, bring that to a slow boil. It'd be nice if I had a fork or something to stir that with. Use a spoon. And that's going to come to a nice slow boil. Now normally if you were making a normal roux, you would put cornstarch in it. I'm not going to use cornstarch. It is very high in carbs, and with the keto diet, I am actually looking to stay at low carbs. So at most of my recipes, I will put net carbs and calories, and as close as I can get to them. Because obviously if you change what you're putting in your recipe, it's going to change quite a bit. But you'll see all of that in the details when I send it to you. So that's going to go to a slow boil. So while that's boiling, what you want to do is you want to prepare your bacon. You're going to have bacon in my cauliflower as well. So I prepared these really crispy bacon strips in the microwave. Just a few paper towels, lay out your bacon, cover it with a couple more paper towels, and microwave. 6 strips I did for 4 minutes. I added, I think, another minute and a half to get them nice and crispy because I'm going to make my own bacon bits. I am going to use, whoops, that was loud, my old Ninja. I don't know if you guys remember this, but I use it all the time. I got it, I think, at Target. It was like 17 bucks. It's a really small, easy to use food processor. You can just throw the bacon in there, chop it up. I use this for everything. Vegetables. I mean, sometimes I actually use this to make my cauliflower rice as well. So it's very handy. I'm thinking about getting something a little bigger next time because, I don't know, I seem to be cooking larger portions these days. So that's it. Bacon bits are done. Microwave 5 minutes in the food processor, and I'm just going to set those aside. So while my milk is heated up, I'll show you what I did with my cauliflower. So you're going to need 1 large head of cauliflower for this recipe. It's going to make about 6 servings, so I broke all up nice and small chunks here. You can dice them smaller if you want, but I decided to leave them a little bit bigger this time thanks to my friend who gave me the suggestion. And I laid them out in that nice baking dish all ready to go. Now, so this is going to boil. Once this starts to heat up, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of garlic powder and 2 teaspoons of onion powder. I'm going to add that to this mixture. And I'm also going to add 4 cups of cheddar cheese. So you can use mozzarella. I think cheddar melts a little bit better. And it also has a little bit more stronger flavor. The mozzarella gets a little bit stringy. You can use half and half, whatever kind of cheese you want. You can do Colby Jack, whatever cheese you actually like. But I'm going to use cheddar this time. I have in the past only used mozzarella, so we'll see if this tastes much different. So once this heats up, I was hoping it would not take so long, but it's almost there. It's going to get up to temperature and boil. And then I'll melt down all the cheese and make a nice creamy sauce. You also want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. The whole thing will take about 40 minutes to bake, so keep that in mind for your meal prep. And if you want to make double, you can always package this up and put this in little servings for your lunches or make it as a side. This can be a full meal too if you add chicken, but for right now, I'm just going to add the bacon. So it's starting to boil here, almost here. Very good and rich. And again, this is a keto diet recipe, or a keto recipe, I would say, because it's high in fat, low in carbs, and it does have some protein in it. So on the keto lifestyle, I'm not sure if you're aware of it, you want 70% of your diet to be mostly fat, then you have 25% of it to be protein, and then just 5% to be carbs. So that's what I've been following. It's been working really well for me. Today I'm actually fasting. I don't know if you guys watched my story, but I am on a 36-hour fast to get into this ketosis experiment that we're doing. And it's been very hard to go all day without eating and prepare this meal for you. So I'm just trying to stay strong. I haven't touched any of it. All for you guys, okay? Not gonna eat it till tomorrow. All right, so this is a nice boil, as you can see. It's nice and warm. Stir it. You don't want it to get too hot. I'm gonna put my seasoning in. I'm gonna stir it in really quick, and then I'm gonna add the cheese. Once I add the cheese, I'm gonna take it off the heat. Yeah, all the cheese goes in. I'm gonna remove that from the heat. Turn it down and just mix it in so it's all blended. Now, if your cheese sauce is like a little too creamy or it's actually too watery, you can add a little bit more cheese. I may next time lessen the amount of almond milk by half a cup, but it will thicken over time the more you use it. So once the cheese is all melted, you're going to take that and you're going to pour it all over your cauliflower. Yum, yum, yum. This actually smells amazing.